What is up, Ghouly Gang?
My name is Ghouly.
And welcome back to another video.
Why are you so... You gotta be enthusiastic, Preston. Be a little louder. Why are you so scared? You're like, welcome back to another video.
What is up, Ghouly Gang?
My name is Ghouly.
And welcome back to another video.
Today we are at a place known as the Witch's Circle. I'm not saying this is the 100% the real Witch's Circle, because I've seen some people saying the Witch's Circle somewhere else, but we're here investigating this area, and I had someone refer me to this location, so we're here to check it out and see if it's actually haunted. This place is also called Sharp Cemetery, and it's just right outside of Daleville, Indiana. People have had experiences with large black figures, disembodied voices, screams, and also being chased out of the cemetery by a figure they can't even tell what it is. So we're here to check it out. We don't have very much time. There's not going to be any drone footage today, no cinematics, because the sun's about to go down. And if you guys come over here and check out this sign real fast, you guys will see why we don't have very much time to record a video here. So we're going to try to do what we can, see if it's haunted, because we cannot be here past dark apparently. But we don't have very much time to record, so we're gonna do what we can for you guys and try to make a video. It might be a little short video this time, but we're gonna try to investigate the Witch's Circle. There has been also reports of people coming out here that are supposedly witches that come out here and try to conjure up demons and do satanic rituals. But
what the?
Did you hear that? That was a scream. Back here and back, it was back here.
Well, I think we know where we need to go now.
All right, so we're gonna go back here and check out and see what that scream was.
Because
yeah,
that was a loud ass scream, like somebody dying.
All right, let's go back here and check it out and see if someone's back here. That's one thing about this location this location's known for, is hearing disembodied voices and screams. So we're gonna check it out.
We actually have this scream on footage. This isn't one we just heard when we got here. Hopefully the mic caught that.
Hopefully we have
that.
That was
loud.
Yeah, that was a pretty loud scream. So we'll put that crap on silent there.
I have to get my ESPN up here.
If I get that there. And here we are, guys. We are at the Witch's Circle, aka Sharp Cemetery, just outside of Daleville, Indiana. We're gonna do some investigation here and see if there's anything here in the small little cemetery that people call the Witch's Circle. There is a gravestone over here, if you guys can come check it out. There is one that has red wax on it. People refer to it as blood. I guess at nighttime it kind of looks like blood. But someone poured wax over here, and it could be like a sign that someone was doing some sort of ritual out here. But anyways, there is red wax right here. It kind of looks like blood. It kind of looks like paint too. It could be paint. Not really sure if that's paint or wax. It looks like paint to me. Like someone was vandalizing, made it look like wax. But yeah, it could be a sign that people were doing some sort of rituals out here they shouldn't be doing, especially in a cemetery. But this is the place people call the Witch's Circle, so let's check it out. Apparently, Preston said we've been getting a reading since we've been up here at 0.2.
I walked up here. When I turned around, there was a 0.2.
Okay.
And then it dropped down to a 0.1 and then dropped down to 0. And then when we started walking over this way, I went to a 0.6, came back down to a 0.2 and went to a 0.0.
Truck is speeding down the road again. Can we see the road from here? That's actually kind of that's actually a far walk. Alright, so we're gonna walk around the cemetery, check it out a little bit, and then we'll start our little investigation before the sun sets.
I think the battery's dead.
Yeah, it looks like it's about dead. But we can use it for what we can. Hopefully it lasts a little bit longer. What the heck is that? Yeah, be careful right here. Take a piece of... Now, people, we heard a scream when we first came in here. Kind of want to see if we can hear a scream again. So, we're not going to turn on the spirit box yet. If there are any spirits here right now with us, Can you give us a sign that you're here? Can you scream for us? Show us a sign that you're here. You screamed a little bit ago, we think. If that was you, give us another sign. Can you scream? Come on. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to harm you. We just want to talk to you. If you give us a sign, that'd be great. Show us that you're here. Is that rooster? Did you hear that?
That was just some kid or something. That wasn't actual.
Why are people just random? Why does it sound like a person? But I don't know if that's people that live close by just randomly screaming or what. But we did hear a scream and it sounded like it was back here. It didn't sound like it was over there like that one just did. That one sounded like it was over by the road.
The first one sounded like a female and this one sounded like a dude.
Yeah, that's really strange. I don't know. We did hear a scream. That's kind of weird that it happened right after I said, can you scream for us? And some random kid screamed, or I don't know. Maybe it's just coincidence. But you can see right here, even on this gravestone, there's a lot of like paint. Someone just went ham on paint or did something. They splattered it on there and try to make it look like blood or something. It's pretty sad that people would vandalize. Kind of reminds me of Hookman Hill in Peru. But yeah. Can you give us a sign that you're here? Can you walk around us or tap a tree or a screen? About to turn the spirit box on. If you want to talk to us, you're more than welcome to.
Look at this one. Oh my God. Really, people?
And this is what causes graveyards to be closed after sunset. People come out here and they want to vandalize.
Been shot at.
Someone actually shot a gun at it.
Wow, dude.
Pretty sad coming out here and seeing something like this. Or bullet holes in a gravestone. What makes you think why people would do something like this? I mean, it's not target practice. This is where someone's buried.
Sad. This thing's starting to go off. I'm not even touching it.
Okay. Is there something here? Can you make that light up orange? Nah, nothing's touching it. If you're still here, can you light it up one more time for me, please? Give us a sign.
Look, numbers are at 666.
Really? The temperature?
Was for a split second.
All right, can you give us a sign? Can you light it up one more time? Stay still for a second, Preston. Can you light this up? That's in his hand right now. You just got to touch the antenna. That's all you have to do. I think you just touched it because we were just standing here talking about this gravestone with bullet holes in it. Are you upset that someone shot your gravestone? If you're the person that's buried here right now, can you come forward and let us know? I mean, I would be upset too if I was you. Are there any spirits here right now with us? Hold on a second. Just want to point out, it looks like there's a house right over there, so maybe that's where we heard the scream come from. There's probably kids that live in that house or people that live over there.
Yeah, but that's a far distance.
But that was kind of in that, it was back here, but it kind of sounded like it was in this general direction, so it could have been over here at that house. So
yeah, but the scream that we just heard the second time, I heard it was over there.
Yeah, but the first one was over back here somewhere. So it had to have been at that house or somewhere back here in the woods. Someone's probably playing. Was that a noise?
Yeah.
Can you say hi? Can you say hello?
Say hi.
It just sounded like it said hello.
Sounded hello or hi. How many spirits are here in this cemetery?
Nine. I heard 9.
Alright, just let him talk. Try not to speak over, okay? Are you upset? With the amount of damage done here, are you upset? You know you can come forward and talk to us. We're not here to hurt you or harm you. We just want to talk to you. Are you upset that people vandalized the cemetery? Are you upset or mad? Can you give me your name? What is your name? At this moment, I didn't realize what the spirit was saying. I thought it was saying a name, but it was referring to us standing in the cemetery, describing us as three guys. It's not even saying it's like a name. I can't make out what they're saying. How old are you? You know how old you are. Alright, let's move spots real quick. I'm gonna go over this direction. There's a river, I think it's back here. I think there's a creek. People supposedly saw something back there. I don't know if they went down this trail back here or if there's something over here. But they apparently saw a figure back here and it scared them so bad they took off running. Once they saw the figure down by the creek or whatever, they said it jumped in the water, which is weird because that creek doesn't look like it's that big. It's kind of hard to see it really. But people took off running back down the trail once they saw something and they took off. They said they were doing an intro and it scared them so bad they heard a scream and then something jump in the water and then they took off. So I don't know what is back here. Is there a figure that chases people out of the cemetery? Were there satanic rituals done here to conjure up demons? I couldn't understand what you said. Can you say that again? Were there satanic rituals done here to conjure up demons? Take that as a no. That was like a really faint yeah. Like yeah, maybe respond to me like take it as a no, yeah. It's like super, like it stopped the spirit box and it said yeah. Alright, are you somewhere in the cemetery? Where are you at? We want to find you. We want to talk to you. So let us know what gravestone you're at. At this moment, we were kind of confused, trying to figure out what the spirits were saying, and it seemed like the spirits were responding to us, and they were getting kind of upset that we could not see them. They responded, "Do you see us?" and then responded again, "Oh my God," like they were getting upset because we did not see them.
That one used to have something on top of it. Look at all the ones that are broken throughout this.
That one looked exactly like this one, except the pieces are down here. We got so many gravestones. It reminds me a lot of the Hookman Hill.
Yeah.
Tillet Cemetery out of Peru, Indiana. There's a lot of damage up there.
I'm guessing the only reason that one over there is not broken is because that's hard to break.
Yeah, I don't know. People shooting guns or shooting bullets. Target practice on gravestones out here. It's why it's closed after dark, and I mean, I agree with whoever closed it after dark, because if there's dumb people like that coming out here and doing stuff like that to these gravestones, then this place shouldn't be open after dark.
And that really affects us paranormal investigators, because if we don't have a place to investigate because a bunch of kids or whoever it may be comes out here and vandalizes a cemetery, then they make it to where only people can be out. What was that?
It sounded like that rooster or something, or someone screaming in that house again.
But then it affects our, you know, our schedules. We can't come out to someplace thinking we're going to be able to stay out here till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and only being able to stay out here till the sun is gone.
Yeah, because when we first pulled up, I mean, I looked online, didn't see any pictures of the front entrance of this place, but didn't think I thought we were gonna be able to stay here after dark. But they have a sign posted, and you guys know we respect cemeteries. We'll try to stay as long as we can, but as soon as the sun sets, we have to head out of here. So we're trying to record a video for you guys, get some sort of footage of some sort of paranormal activity if we get any out here. So far, we're getting some answers on the spirit box. Don't know what they're saying, but later on I'll check that out and see what they're saying. But yeah, there's a rooster close by. Could be what people are hearing, possibly. That is like, sounds like a scream almost.
But those screams that we heard,
that sound like a bloody
those were
murder.
yeah, those
like
were actual screams.
The stupid part about that one with the gunshots in it, or the bullet holes, is that it's facing the road. So they were shooting towards the road. So just imagine like how dumb somebody can be that could strike a car that's driving by, shooting at a gravestone. Like, for Pete's sake.
The exit hole?
It's so dumb. Like, why would you shoot towards the road? You can see the entry.
They shot both directions. This one is an exit one. That one's an entrance. The one that went through.
You got too close to it.
So yeah, this one's an exit hole, and then these ones are, he shot this way.
And then these ones were just punched out or something. I mean, just like those down there.
Yeah, it really looks like someone just kicked them in. Pretty sad.
There used to be some on top. Dude, every time we're in this spot,
Keep it still. Is there something right here trying to mess with this device in front of us?
Temperature's at 666 right now.
666 again?
I'm being 100.
What the heck? Keep your hand away from it. Is there something here right now messing with this device? Are you trying to give us a sign that you're here? There's no bugs by it. Holding it steady. You're not talking very much on the spirit box. Don't be afraid of us. We're not here to... I am? Sound like it said I am. Like either I am scared of you or I am touching the device. So yeah, don't be scared of us. We're not here to disturb your graves or vandalize them. We just want to talk to you. That's all we want to do. Is there something right here? Is this gravestone make you upset or mad? Does seeing this make you upset?
Guys, as you can see, my other hand is free as that's happening. I'm not touching any buttons in my pocket over here, anywhere else. My hand is completely free when all this stuff is happening. And to get this to
set off, you have to get this close to it. So nothing's touching it. Is there something here right now with us? Can you give us your name? How many of you are still here? I need an intelligent answer.
It just keeps going off. I wasn't even close to him. You?
You don't want to tell us your name. Can you say my name or one of ours?
Solid green?
Solid.
I got a .1 right here. Alright, we'll try to use that as much as we can because it's about to die because I need to get another battery for it. Alright, let me know if we walk into you, okay? We're going to keep walking slowly. If you're here, let us know so we can get some intelligent answers from you. Let us know you're here. Did I say I'm here? Like right when
That was deep. That was a deep voice.
All right, so you're here, right? Right where we're standing. Who's here? Do you know what year it is? Can you tell us the year? Might actually be the top piece of it. Just a slab of what used to be a gravestone. Wait. Wait for what? Can you give us a sign that you're here? Can you manifest yourself and show us a figure? I want to see a person. I want to see a shadow figure or something.
Wait, I think that used to sit on top of that.
No, I think that used to sit on top of that. Look how big that is. This actually sat on top of that one because it has the paint on it, I'm guessing. It's set up there.
A couple of them had the same paint.
I heard a girl's voice. Then from right at the very top of the trail when it starts to turn into a hill to come up on the cemetery.
That sounds like it could be though. It could be the people that live over there on that road though.
Yeah, but
It could sound. They could sound like they're right next to us, and they're just right on the road. I heard the same thing, but it's just it could be right over there. So we're not really sure, but we're hearing voices and we've heard a couple of screams. But I think some of the screams are probably coming from the houses that are close by, and the talking is not that far away. So I think most of the time when people hear something, it's that the people that live around here making noises. Randomly though, we did hear like a bloody murder scream, and we're not sure, and that was right as soon as we got here, and it was back here towards the cemetery. So, and it literally sounded like it was right here in the cemetery.
You gotta describe what kind of a scream though. Female?
Yeah, it would sound like a female scream.
Yeah.
To me it did. It sounded like she screamed bloody murder.
It was definitely a female. It almost sounded like a little girl scream, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It was definitely noticeable though.
Yeah guys, so I'm sorry we didn't do any cinematics today, like with the drone. It's just that we don't have very much time. There's really not a lot of room to fly the drone, especially in here with it being tree covered, but also we didn't have much time because the sun was going down, and after we saw the sign I was like, I don't have time to fly the drone because it takes me like a good 20-30 minutes to get some drone footage, and if I would have done that we wouldn't have an investigation video of this place. So we're just doing what we can, trying to figure out if this place is actually haunted or not. I mean, so far I think we've gotten some answers, but not really sure if it's 100% intelligent or not. Can you do me a favor? Can you scream again for us? Can you show us that you're here by screaming? We heard a couple screams earlier, but we think it's coming from the house. Can you scream next to us? Can you make a noise or something? We're standing still. We want a sign that you're here. Hear that tapping noise?
Yeah, it was right here.
No.
I heard it here.
There's a tapping noise over here. Listen.
Yep.
Probably a frog.
Shh, hold on. Hear that?
Yeah.
Definitely some sort of tapping noise going on. Not sure if that's someone chopping wood up over at that house or what. But it sounds like it's right in the woods, like right over here. And it sounds like a tapping noise or someone going.
Right.
I'm not really sure if that's paranormal or not, but we're hearing noise. We need a closer noise. We need something a little bit closer to us. Can you walk around us? Can you crunch some leaves, do something? Let's go back over here just for a little bit, and then we'll walk down the trail and try to get something on the trail on our way out of here. Because I don't know how long we've recorded, probably not very long, but we're trying to do what we can, so there's probably less cutted scenes on this video. Trying to show you guys a little bit more of the cemetery before we have to go. Because we drove an hour and 30 minutes. I didn't want to waste any time flying the drone to try to get some footage for you guys. You've made this device light up once, or actually a couple times. Can you light it up again for us? Can you light this device up in his hand? Make it green or make it orange? Like the danger or something? That was a deep voice that came through. I'm not really sure what you said. Dude. I looked up and saw something walking over in the woods. Like literally I just saw like a shadow figure just... As soon as I look up, I see something over in the woods down by the creek. It looked like it went from tree to tree. Just moved over. I'm not really sure if that's a person or if it was just a shadow figure or what, but I just saw something right over there.
Your flashlight over there, you have it on you.
Yeah, let's go look. Pretty sure I just saw something.
Somebody down there?
If anyone's down there, say hello.
They're talking. Hello?
These leaves are making it kind of difficult because in fall, this is one reason why I don't really like investigating around November or October or November, because the leaves start to fall and then every step you take is a crunch. So it makes it kind of hard to get audio or any kind of EVPs or anything like that. I'll try to see if I can get an EVP on this on my phone. I'll record and see if anything's here, okay? Since, I mean, if you're not responding with the spirit box, you can respond with this. I'm gonna hold it in my hand. Are there any spirits here right now with us? Are you still here? I feel like something actually just talked in that. I see a little spike. Are you making noises? Are you here? Say hello or say hi. Come on, you can talk into this device in my hand. It's a cell phone. I'm trying to record your voice. It's like an interview. Just come socialize with me real quick, please. Do you want us to leave? I wonder what that little spike is, because every time it pops up. Are you afraid of us or people that come out here? Alright, this is the EVP. So, what was that? It's like a tapping noise again.
It's not like somebody's walking through the woods.
Alright, well, we're gonna stop the EVP and we're gonna head towards the car because it is getting dark and I don't want to be out here any more than what we're supposed to be, so it's about time for us to leave. So we're gonna walk out of here. Thank you for talking if you did.
What the fuck?
Are you still here? I wasn't tapping it.
That's the knock.
See a little spike.
Something oh, okay.
Are you making noises? Are you here? Say hello or say hi.
What the? What is that?
What?
All that extra, or is that you turning it off speaker?
Come on, you can talk into this device in my hand. It's a cell phone. I'm trying to record your voice. It's like an interview. Just come socialize with me real quick, please. You want us to leave? I don't know what those tapping noises. That little spike is, because every time it pops up. I was holding the phone super still and it was getting like a tapping noise on it. Do you want us to leave?
It went up to a 4.1, then the light came on.
Alright. I enjoyed speaking with us. If you talk with us, I appreciate it. You're not allowed to follow us home though. You have to stay here. But I appreciate everyone that's communicated with us today. Or tonight. Can you say goodbye? We're leaving. We're saying goodbye to you. I hope that no one comes out here and destroys your graves anymore. Pretty sad someone would do that. What was that? What's that? What was that?
Sounds like a coyote.
I don't know. Yeah, coyotes. Definitely coyotes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You fucking hear that?
What? Hear what?
All kinds of leaves moving in front of us.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I keep hearing a growling noise.
Yeah.
Like to the woods to our right, there's like a growling noise. I say we just get in the car, leave all the devices in our hands, because there's coyotes out here. And keep hearing growling noises in the bushes, and Preston just heard it sound like leaves brushing. So it could be a coyote in the bushes, not really sure how close they are, but we're gonna get out of here before we run into a pack of them. So, because yeah, they're not something to mess with. But we're here at the car, guys. We'll do like a little outro video on the way out of here. We'll record some video before we leave, and yeah, give you guys our thoughts on this place.
I don't know, I've never actually heard screams like that, like blood curdling, sound like a girl was being murdered, blood curdling scream, and I was just like, what? And then shortly after we heard a guy screaming. So I don't know if they're just people that live in those houses and they're screaming bloody murder for some odd reason out here in the country. I have no idea. But that's supposedly quoted as one of the things that happened out there, is people hear screaming, like consistently. So we heard it as soon as we got there. As soon as we got there.
It was definitely, those were definitely kind of unexplained. It was hard to understand if there were people, like Kevin said, if they were people screaming at the house, or if they were actually, you know, like actual paranormal screams. It's just kind of hard to tell because they came from what was around the cemetery, and there was houses near it, but not like right next to it. There were probably about 300-400 yards were the closest house, and it's possible it could be those screams, but it's also possible that those could be screams from the cemetery. But it's definitely a weird place to be at. It definitely gives you kind of a creepy vibe going into it, but I think we got some good stuff. We definitely got a lot of activity from the meter and from the spirit box, and they still have to see if we got anything from the EVP. But I think it was definitely a good place to investigate, even though it sucks that we couldn't be there past dark and we couldn't get any drone footage. But that's all I really have to say about the place.
Not 100% sure on that, but I feel like we got some good answers. with that being said, there was some screams we did hear, like they're saying. We did hear some screams. To me, it sounded like the very first scream we heard, it sounded like it was back in the cemetery. The people that, there's houses that live really, there's houses really close to the cemetery. There's one on the road. There's also one back there towards the creek in that general direction where someone heard the scream before. We heard some screaming coming from that general direction, so it could possibly be people doing that. Not sure why people randomly scream out in the country, but I feel like we got a decent amount of activity on the Mel meter with the proximity REM meter on there, and I feel like it was. But yeah, I feel like we got a decent amount of activity. Not saying 100% that this place is extremely haunted, but then again, we weren't there after dark to witness more things happen. And you guys seen the amount of vandalism that's there? It is crazy. That's probably the worst vandalism I've seen in a cemetery, other than Hookman Hill. Hookman Hill is pretty bad as well, but this place was pretty bad. And I feel really bad for the people that are buried there, and that their gravestones or their resting places are that disturbed. Wouldn't surprise me if that place is truly haunted and actually has some evil entities there, if there is any. I'm not saying there are, but I'm not really sure what all we heard on the spirit box, but we'll go back and we'll watch it and see what we get. It wasn't that bad of an investigation. I feel like I wish we could have been there longer than an hour, but with the sun setting, didn't have time to get drone footage or any kind of cinematics for you guys, and I'm sorry. Normally I do cinematics, but we'll try to do what we can with the footage we have, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. But if you guys haven't checked out the Facebook page, make sure you guys go check me out on Facebook. If you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, you guys can go check out videos on YouTube as well. So definitely check those out if you haven't yet. But yes, the next investigation we're going to be doing, we're going to be going to the Rhodes Hotel. Not saying what day we're going there, but we are going to be at the Rhodes Hotel and making a video for you guys here really soon. And it will be the last investigation video for the season. This is the second to last one. The next one will be the very last episode of GhoulyTV for season 2. But we also have the meet and greet coming up here pretty soon. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, go to Facebook, click on the event that's posted on my Facebook page and check it out. It is going to be in Peru, Indiana at the Riverview Event Center, October 19th from 5 to 8 p.m. So if you guys want to meet us and talk to us and other paranormal investigators, everyone's going to be there to talk with you guys. So come check it out, come be there. I do have 3 large t-shirts I will be giving away to random people, so whoever comes up to me and answers a question right, because I will ask you a question, if you get it right, you'll get a free t-shirt. But yeah, we also have a $5 raffle going on during that day for a $300 setup. So if you guys want to take part in that $300 IR setup, you're more than welcome to come there and pitch in $5 and possibly win a night vision camera. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Ghouly Gang.